Well, of course you were dead. Hello? You heard of poisonings, stoning to death, crucifixions, you heard many things, all right? Because all they did was they were talking something which was not in line with the… This happened to me very early on. Understanding the nature of the human eye, you don't have to believe, isn't it? But somebody threw out a slogan, seeing is believing, and everybody keeps on chanting across centuries. For example, you have owls in… How many of you know me to some extent beforehand? No, I'm just thinking how much of my life should I share with you. When my daughter was growing up, this was my only concern, that she doesn't disappear like me. She's here somewhere in the crowd. So… what I… Musicians are gone. So we'll just have to gossip. I'm suffering more lights than you. See, there are opinions and opinions for everything. They are willing to make many more sacrifices than you are willing to make. This is the fundamental difference, I've always seen. They're willing to give up their comfort, their well-being, their health, their family. It has to be turned on, and it cannot be turned on inside. Otherwise, these guys would have started talking from inside. You could even put a phone inside and they will start messaging you. Every other creature is able to move around in the darkness. Only I'm like struggling, walking into this and that. You still will not know what it is because this is the nature of creation. And you yourself, it's just getting very serious. Now the reason why people have naturally not explored by themselves is, they are very serious about their life. What should I think? Hello? There's a certain reason why you have become serious. We will come to that a little later. With a booming voice, he said, "Where is God?" The little boy looked bewildered. He looked all around. Maybe he's somewhere in the priest's office. Asked their God and I think we did it. Oh, there's somebody here who is, "I came from heaven and I'll go back to heaven." If you're so dead sure, why don't you go today? I want you to understand. When we say mysticism, we are talking about an existential dimension. This is not about what I think or what you think. It is about seeing little more than what you're seeing right now. You gathered this, it must run the way you want. You gathered this, it must conduct itself the way you want. But instead of your body and mind being your faculties to serve you, you are serving these two faculties endlessly. Your entire arrangement of life is about this. Whether you feel peaceful, happy, unhappy, ecstatic, miserable, terrible, depressed, painful, whatever experience happens to you, does it come from inside or does it come from outside? If you know all human experience is only being generated within you, The only thing that you have to do is you have to take charge of it. The projections of the mind are misunderstood as life. The projections of your mind are entirely made up by you. When Patanjali is asked, Patanjali is considered as the father of modern yoga. When he was asked what's yoga, he said chitta vritti nirodha. This means when all the modifications of the mind cease, that is yoga. Because only then life comes into your experience, otherwise this drama is going on. As you sit here, the sense of time is slipping away. Yes or no? Because you think about it once in a way, it creates fear. But all the time if you're conscious, slowly your life gets very well organized. You will apportion your life, your time, your energy, which are the only two things you really have, in a most appropriate way as it's suitable for you as a life. Yes? And that's what should happen, because these two are not limitless quantities, and especially time is just running away. The only thing you can manage is your intention and your energies. You can manage so that your life will be fulfilling. You will feel fulfilled only if you live to the full potential of who you are, isn't it? For this, enhancement of perception is a must.